That's totally off the top.
One interesting thing, I think, in terms of talking about the bright side of that whole experience is I think we fast forwarded like 5 years into digital assets because two things happened. One was that everyone was super starved of social experiences, and apps like Clubhouse came out, and all of a sudden, like everyone who was just dying to like talk to a human being we're all congregating on these spaces, like around these little campfires of ideas. And also because we were forced to spend so much time in digital spaces only, a lot of us realized how important it was to have digital objects. And like, I think that's really an essential thing that happened. And I think that's what kicked off that first huge bull run, was because there's just no way there's any other circumstance under which we could have that concentration of attention on digital social spheres.
It was a perfect storm.
People were also getting some money.
Yeah, I was going to say, they got free money. The cycle was right at the peak, like in the second year of the 4-year cycle. It was like perfect. Interest rates were low. It was like just a perfect timing. But it's funny you say that, because from an educational standpoint, you can't be more wrong, right? The fascinating thing is when they put all these schools online, everybody's like, oh, this is not working, it's not working. Well, for two reasons. Number one is because the infrastructure wasn't even close to being built for that.
Yeah.
While in the corporate world, they were kind of ready because a lot of them were already working at home. But in the educational world, because they're so behind all the time, they weren't built for it. Yeah. So most schools are like, I don't know what to do. The second thing is that the truth is that it could have worked or could work, but it really wasn't the kids, because they were able to understand how this all worked. It was the teachers and the parents that couldn't understand how this works. The kids are sitting there. I mean, I witnessed it in my own school. Like, kids were like, some of the kids like thrived on it, right? Like, you could tell, like, once we hit, really good, like, stream of it, like, they were really like hitting it really well. And like, cause they got it. They're like, oh, I could do this. And fascinating. Like, you watch some high school kids, they would be like, well, I could work less doing it on my own and be really successful while remoting in. So it is interesting because it kind of forced, the whole education system to be like, okay, what do we do?
I learned that.